What if you could only use one club for an entire hole?
Let's see what it's like putting with a 9-degree driver.
That's right, today I'm taking on the Ultimate Golf Challenge, playing Bobby Jones Golf Club here in Sarasota, Florida, using only one club per hole. So a driver off the first hole, 3-wood only on the second hole, hybrid only on the third hole, 4-iron only on the fourth hole, 5-iron only on the fifth hole, all the way down to the putter only challenge on hole 18.
I think I messed up my Scotty camera.
And to make things even harder, on holes 14 through 17, my cameraman Josiah is gonna pick the club that I can use.
That was fun. Good call on the driver there, Josiah.
No switching. No excuses.
Oh no.
One club, every shot, until that little white ball gets in the hole.
Let's go, come on.
Can I survive this madness? Can I somehow break 100 under these crazy rules? This is gonna be wild. Let's get into it at the local muni, Bobby Jones. Big news, guys. To say thank you for all the support, I'm giving away a $500 gift card to the PGA Superstore. You heard that right, $500. Now, it's super easy to enter. If you're already subscribed to Paul Jamison Golf, then you're automatically entered. If you're not currently subscribed, all you have to do is subscribe right now, and then you'll be entered. So we're going to be making the announcement in a future video, so stay tuned. And we'll be announcing who wins the $500 gift card to the PGA Superstore. So again, all you got to do to enter is already be subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, you can subscribe right now. So thanks for all the support. This is our way to say thank you. And now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
We got the good old gas carts here. It's called a muni, municipal course. So we're going to play the driver on this hole and see if we can get a par with the driver. This is your first time at Bobby Jones.
I drive by it all the time off of Fruit Hill Road, but this is my first time here.
Yeah, you lived here your whole life, your first time at the municipal course.
All right, this is hole number 1 at Bobby Jones, and I'm playing it with my driver. Tee to green. Let's see if we can get a par with the driver the whole way. Got a nice little wind off the Gulf of America today. We're in Sarasota, which is right next to the water. That's going down the right side. I'm gonna hit a breakfast ball because this is a first tee and I didn't warm up, but I think that's gonna be in the right side of the fairway or the right rough, but should be in play. I just need to get loose here. Since it's the first hole, we'll go with the breakfast ball. Oh yeah, that is crushed down the middle. Thank you, crush that thing. All right, let's go see if we can knock it up on the green with the driver. All right, again, this whole hole we're playing with my tailor-made QI35 driver. So let's see how far we are out. 135. 135 yards, we're gonna go with the driver. Real funky stance here. My feet are like below the hole, or below the ball. All right, I'm basically gonna have to roll it up. All right, 135 yard driver. Oh, I pushed it, but I think I got good distance. Go, 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 go. All right, just short and right of the green. Almost hit the green in regulation from 135 with the driver. Let's see if we can get up and down with the driver. All right, we have a little bit of a problem. There's a sprinkler head in our line to the hole. If we're using a sand wedge, we could chip it over that onto the green, but because we're using the TaylorMade QI35 here for birdie, we're gonna just hope that it doesn't affect it. I'm gonna try to putt it a little right of that. Looks like it's slightly uphill. I'm gonna choke down, see if we can knock it close, give ourselves a run at par. Oh, I chunked it. Chunky monkey. Oh man, that was rough. Now we got this for par. Came up a little short on the second shot, and then that was just a chunk. So let's see what it's like putting with a 9-degree driver. I think this is 9 degrees. Yeah, 9.0, 9 degrees. For the Parmesan, as Eric Lottery says. Come on, it's got a chance. Go, 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 go. That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
I don't know if I would have got that close with my putter. No gimmies today. It's going to be tough putting with a driver, but an opening bogey would be huge. It's like it's going to go a little right to left. Man, this is awkward putting with my driver. for the bogey, which would be huge. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, +1 through 1. That's what it looks like to play a par 4 with my TaylorMade QI 35 driver. Now we're gonna go play the second hole, and we're only gonna use our 3-wood on the second hole. Hole number 2 here at good old Muni course, Bobby Jones. So I have a 3-wood. It's from Callaway. It's the new Elite. Absolutely love this 3-wood. And I don't want to jinx myself and say I hit it really good, because then I'll probably hit into the road. But how epic would that be if we get a par? We're going to use this club the whole hole. So we're going to drive with it, hit our approach with it, and then hopefully get a 2-putt with it. So Callaway Elite 3-wood. We have a dog leg right. All right, Callaway Elite 3-wood. I'm going to try to take it right over that tree there and cut the corner. It's going a little left. Should be all right. All right, I pulled it left, but we should be able to get home because we're going to be hitting the 3-wood again.
All right, just leaving the tee box here on the second hole, Josiah asked me what a municipal course is, and I don't know. So in the comments, let us know when they say they're playing a local muni, what that means. Does the city own it? Does the state own it? Does the federal government own the course? I don't know. Josiah was saying he's lived here pretty much his whole life. He used to drive by good old Bobby Jones, and it was not in the best condition.
No. It was in terrible shape until very recently.
Yeah. I wouldn't say this is the best shape, but it's better than that one course we played.
I mean, it used to be all dead grass, overgrown. There was stuff. It looked terrible. It was an eyesore off of Fruitville Road. But now, driving by, you see the trees look really beautiful, the grass is green, and people are out here on golf courses
it's popular
all day long. It's popping.
Yeah, it's very popular. So I've been seeing content creators come out here.
Oh yeah.
Grace Cherish, or whatever her last name is, I saw her out here. And I don't know, I think Gabby Golf Girl might have been out here, I'm not sure.
Oh really?
It said on her story Bobby Jones.
Oh really?
And it kind of looked like this, but.
Well then she was probably out here then.
Yeah,
That's
probably.
Cool.
All right, we got 221 yards into the pin. We're using the 3-wood. No choice here. It makes caddying easy. Now the good news is we got a little bit of an opening to hit the right side of the green because these trees, they're kind of in the way, but we're just gonna pretend they're not there. I'm gonna focus on trying to get this up on the green from 221 yards. This is a 3-wood, 221. I would not normally hit this club here, but for the sake of the challenge, that's what we're playing with. Draw, get down, get down. Oh no. Uh-oh. Yikes. I pushed it and the wind was pushing it right, and it might have rolled into the woods. Hopefully it's just short, but that was going right, and there's trouble right.
Whenever you're ready.
All right, so my second shot looked like it rolled over into the, whatever this junk is. Snake infested, I ain't going in there junk.
Yeah.
So, second shot went in there, Bridgestone ball too, brand new, man. So 3 to drop it, so this is for the par right here. We're still not on the green. Chipping with the 3-wood. One thing I've noticed is all my shots have been going right with these woods, so I'm gonna aim a little left. See if we can get an up and down with the 3-wood. Go. That's actually pretty good, Josiah. Dang.
Great hit,
Let's go. All right, that was pretty good. All right, so that was for par. This is to say bogey. Absolutely huge. Putting with a 3-wood for the first time in my life. Like low key, if I would have chipped that, I don't even know if, like with a sand wedge, I don't know if I would have got it this close. Happy with that. Let's see if we can clean it up. This will be a huge bogey. Let me in, baby. Let me in. Oh, man, that would have been so epic. Double for your trouble. I hate to see it with the 3-wood. That's a double bogey playing the entire second hole at Bobby Jones with the 3-wood. We're headed to the par 3 third hole next, and the club of choice is going to be the hybrid. So we're just going, then on the next hole, the 4th hole, we'll hit a 4-iron, The next hole, the fifth hole, we'll hit a 5-iron. Next hole, 6-iron, 7-iron, 8-iron, 9-iron. Then we'll hit the wedges. And then on holes 15, 16, and 17, whatever the 3 worst clubs I played with, we'll play on those 3 holes, and 18 we're playing with the putter. All right, we're gonna play the entire 3rd hole here at Bobby Jones Muni course with our hybrid. Hit it off the tee, chip and putt with it. Hope we don't have to chip. 170, about 175 yards. Looks like the pin's up front, so probably 170. There's a bunker guarding it on the right-hand side there that I don't think I can hit the ball over, so we're gonna have to try to sneak up to the green on the left side there. Hybrid from 170. Right side, see if we can get a chip and a putt with this hybrid, get a par. All right, so we're on the cart path, and if we move the ball back there, our cameraman Josiah, he's gonna be in the snake-infested woods. We ain't want that. We got some big old snakes in Florida. So I'm just gonna play it as it lies, like they do in Happy Gilmore. Chipping with the hybrid here. Hopefully I don't damage my club. See if we can get an up and down with the hybrid. Slow down, get in, hit the pin. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! It almost hit the pin. All right, we got a long putt for par. If you guys are ever in Sarasota, Florida, this course is called Bobby Jones, and I believe it was the first course ever in Sarasota. When I moved here, I was researching all the courses, and I think that's what I saw. So, all right, hybrid for the par. Be good, baby. Come on in. Come on in. I don't think I could have putted or chipped it that close. Let's go. This would be an epic bogey. No gimmies today. Let's go.
Good job.
All right, we played the whole hole with the Cobra hybrid here, and we got a bogey. Not bad. Let's see if we can get our first par of the day on a par 5 with a 4-iron only. All right, we are on the 4th hole at the Bobby Jones, and I'm gonna play the whole hole with a 4-iron. It's a par 5. Let's see if we can get a par with only using 4-iron on a par 5. I'm actually playing pretty well, just using 1 club per hole. Low key, I'm gonna try to break 80 today, playing with just 1 club on every hole. So this hole is the 4-iron, par 5, let's go. Oh yeah, crushed that thing. Crushed it. It's about as far as I can hit a 4-iron. All right, we in business. Little left, but I hit that good. All right, we got 174 yards, 4-iron, of course. We're playing the whole hole with a 4-iron. It's a par 5. So if I can knock it on the green here, we'll be putting for eagle with our 4-iron. So my 4-iron usually goes 210 yards. I only need it to go 174, so I'm gonna choke down a lot and swing at about 75% of what I would normally swing at. Oh, be good, baby. Be good. Let's go. Stop, stop. It's on the green right now. And it went over the green. Dang. All right, we're chipping for eagle just over the green, but it was right at the center of the green. It was coming in hot. All right, we got this for eagle. Cameraman Josiah said, oh, just hit it up there and tap it in. Let's go. Because we're hitting this low, I kind of have to calculate it's gonna kick to the right off that hill there. So I'm gonna aim a little right of the hole. This is for eagle. Be good. Go, 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 go. Oh my gosh. Man, if that would have rolled over that hill, it would have rolled down to the hole. Dang. Oh man. Now we got this for the birdie. Again, we're playing the whole hole with my 4-iron. Should have chipped it just a little farther there. Hate to see it. This will be an epic par though, using the 4-iron on the whole hole. Slow down, slow down, slow down. All right, we got a little testy Parmesan putt here. This will be the first par of the day. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's, hate to see it. That's a bogey. Played the whole hole with the 4-iron. Got a bogey. That was not good. I should have, man, I hit that second shot from a $174. I just crushed that thing. Got to clean up the short game. That's a bogey 4-iron. We're headed to another par 5. They have back-to-back par 5s out here at Bobby Jones. So we are now on the 5th hole. We're going to hit the 5-iron. All right, we have a par 5 here. I'm going to play the whole hole with my 5-iron into the wind. Let's see if we can get a par on a par 5, only using 5-iron. Straight away, but this wind is gusting in our face here. All right, I crushed it a little left, going by the cart path. All right, that's fine. Little left, but this hole's wide open, so we can still get a par from there. We got 348 yards to the green. We're using 5-iron the whole hole, so there is water out there to the left. We do not want my brand new ball to go in the water, so I'm gonna aim right. Hit it as far as we can, but to the right. And I pit it to the left. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh. Right in the water. Brand new Bridgestone ball. Dang it. We'll go and drop up by the water. All right, I got to get a new ball. Man, Bridgestones going in the water. We'll go drop it over here. So 1 was there, 2 hooked it right into the water, 3 to drop. This is for birdie. I think it went in around right here. 5-iron. Playing the whole hole with the 5-iron. See if we can knock it on the green from here. I'm about 135 yards. I normally hit my 5-iron about 205. I think I could have kicked it farther than that. We'll be up there for par. All right, this is for par here with the 5-iron. I'm just eyeballing it. Looks about 85 yards. There we go. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Stop. Stop. I think it's on the back fringe or back of the green. We'll be putting for bogey, I believe. All right, we have this putt right here for bogey. See if we can get a 2-putt, save our double for our trouble. Left to right and down the hill. Go, 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 go. All right, that's not bad at all at the 5-iron. So see if we can clean up our double bogey with, we had 1 in the water, so that would actually be not bad. We got about a 7-footer here.
Oh,
man.
Right on the edge.
That's a snowman, that's an 8 with a 5-iron. Hate to see it. Lost the Bridgestone and got an 8. All right, next hole we're gonna have a 6-iron the whole way. See if we can get our first par of the day. All right, we're on the 6th hole here at Bobby Jones. I'm gonna play the whole hole with the 6-iron. See if we can get a par. The wind's helping us, so I'll take everything I can get here with the 6-iron off the tee. Oh yeah, let's go. I absolutely crushed that thing down the middle. Let's go. Let's go. That's as good as I can hit a 6-iron. Now right down the middle. We might actually be able to get a par with the 6-iron on the whole hole.
All right, 6th hole, leaving the tee box here. That was the best shot I've probably had in about a month. That went just straight and long, down the middle. This is my first time ever doing a challenge like this where I use 1 club per hole, and it's been a little bit difficult so far, but I feel like we could probably get a par here. We just got to hit it on and get 2 putts and that'll be a par. Now that you've been filming golf for a while, do you kind of know what a par is?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's just whatever the hole actually says. Like, oh, if it's a par 4,
this is a
par 5, then it's
yeah.
like if you get it in 4 or 5, then you get it as a par.
Yeah, you're picking it up. When Josiah started working with me about 5 months ago or so, he didn't really know much about golf. So now he's learning the terms, stuff like that.
All right, 101 yards, 6-iron. Just because that's the challenge, we're playing the whole hole with the 6-iron. Normally I would hit a 57-degree wedge from here. We're gonna try to chip it up there with the 6-iron from 101. The fairway's pretty hard right now, so I think I can run it up there pretty good. Hopefully we'll just judge this accurately. Be good, baby. Go. Let's go. Let's go. Putting for birdie, Josiah. Are you kidding me? That was a 6-iron from 101. I don't think I would have hit my 57-degree wedge that close. Are you kidding me? We're putting for a birdie with a 6-iron. All right, let's see if we can get a birdie though. I'd almost rather just get a 4, just so no one leaves a comment. You hit a 6-iron and a 6-iron and a 6-iron and you got a 3 right to left here. For the birdie, using a 6-iron the whole hole. Let me in. Woo-hoo-hoo! Effortless par, 6-iron off the tee, 6-iron to about 20 feet, almost made the birdie putt. Tap it in for the Parmesan. That's how you get a par on a par 4 using a 6-iron the whole entire hole. I didn't think it'd take us 6 holes to get a par, but that sure feels good.
That does.
Now we're gonna bust out the 7-iron on the 7th hole, see if we can get back-to-back Parmesans. We're gonna play this entire 7th hole with just my 7-iron, but the challenge is there's bunkers down the left side, there's bunkers down the right side, there's water up there. It's gonna be a challenging hole. Only gonna use a 7-iron, see if we can get a par. It's going down the middle, a little left. Be good. All right, stayed short of the bunker. Let's go. That went a little left, but it's in the fairway, so there's so much wind up there, I think that helped us because it stayed short of the bunker.
If you guys have been enjoying the content, one of the ways you can support the channel is just by simply subscribing. So a lot of folks watch and they don't subscribe. So we come out here and try our best to make the most excellent video we can. So if you want to support what we're doing, and you're not already subscribed, please smash that subscribe button. Now we're on the 7th hole, and I think we can get back-to-back pars here because I'm less than 150 yards. Chip it up there, 2-putt, let's go.
All right, we have 154 yards to the pin, and normally I would just hit a nice wedge over the bunkers onto the green, and carry the 2 bunkers in front of the screen, but we're gonna have to get the ball to roll up in between those 2 sand traps. So there's a gigantic bunker left of the green, and then there's another bunker to the right of the green, like in front of it. So there's probably about a 10-yard gap in the middle that we're gonna try to run this ball up through from 154 yards. Not the easiest shot. Be good, baby. Be good. Let's go, Josiah.
Yeah, you made it on the
Let's go. Are you kidding me? 154 yards with a 7-iron. It went over the bunker. My intention was to land it in between, but it actually carried it, and it had enough spin. Oh my gosh, we're putting for birdie. Back-to-back holes. Let's go get a birdie. Again, we're playing this whole hole with a 7-iron. It's the 7th hole out here at the local muni, Bobby Jones. We got downhill, a little left to right for birdie, baby. Let's go. Oh no, slow down, slow down. Couldn't have been much worse than that. I pushed it to the right and I went way too fast. Now we got this for par up the hill. Oh. 3-jack, you gotta be kidding me. Man, that's a 3-putt. That sucks. Hate to see it. That's a bogey. Man. Well, we played the whole hole with the 7-iron and I got a bogey. All right, we are gonna play this whole 8th hole here with only my 8-iron. Find out how far it is here. We're at the local muni, Bobby Jones, 211. And I got an 8-iron. Problem is I don't hit my 8-iron 211. I hit it about 170, 180 if I really step into it. But I'm gonna try to hit it as hard as I possibly can, see if I can get an 8-iron to go 211. I feel like that's not possible, so we'll just try to get it as close to the green as we can. Ah! I crushed it down the middle. That's as hard as I can hit an 8-iron. It's into the wind too. Wow. I think that's on the green.
Is it?
I think it's on the front of the green. I crushed that thing. I swung as hard as I could and I hurt my back.
You gave it your oomph.
I gave it everything I had and then some.
All right, this hole's 212 yards. My rangefinder said 211. I hit an 8-iron. I'm on the green. Crazy. Swung as hard as I could. I was grunting. But we got a putt for birdie here with the 8-iron.
I'm walking up to the green looking for my ball and it is on the green. Are you kidding me? 211 yards? The last 3 holes I've had green and regulations. I've only been using 1 club per hole, and this hole I'm hitting an 8-iron. So we have this for birdie. Go, go, go.
Oh.
Bogey. Man. Hate to see it. Green and regulation 3-jack. Well, we use an 8-iron on a 211-yard hole. We got a bogey. All right, 9th hole here at Bobby Jones, local muni in Sarasota. I'm gonna play the whole hole with my 9-iron. We're gonna see if we can get a par. The wind's helping us, which is nice. Right down the middle. Thank you. All right. That was beautiful. So we'll hit 9-iron on the next shot, see if we can get a par. I'm gonna hit my 9-iron as far as I can, I guess. It's going left side of the green maybe. All right, should be either left of the green, left on the green or left fringe. I hit that good though. We're gonna have a chance to get another par. Hopefully we're on the green and we can get a 2-putt. All right, we got the 9-iron again because we're playing the whole hole with the 9-iron. This hole was only my 3rd time playing here, so I thought I was on the green, but I missed it to the left by a little bit. So we're gonna chip with the 9-iron, play a little bump and run, see if we can kind of get it to roll back there by the pin. Bite, bite, bite. That was pathetic. I hit it way too hard. I misread that. I'm not used to chipping with my 9-iron. It came really strong off the club face. 4 par. Go, go. All right, we got this for bogey. Haven't made a putt at this length all day long. This would be the longest putt. We're on the 9th hole, playing the whole hole with our 9-iron. This will be huge. Oh man. Double bogey. All right, we played the whole hole with a 9-iron. Got a double bogey. Let's go get some water at the turn and go play the back 9. All right, we are at the 10th hole at Bobby Jones. And I'm gonna play this whole hole with a pitching wedge. See if we can get a par or better. My handicap is a 4, contrary to what the haters in the comments say. Someone commented on my video, how's this guy a 4 handicap? I'll show you. I'll try to get a par with a pitching wedge the whole hole. Nice little draw. All right. Nice start to this hole. Pitching wedge the whole hole. All right, just ate some beef jerky. Not that you care, but it's gonna help me get a par here, hopefully. Get some nutrients in my body. So we're 125 yards. I got a pitching wedge, which is my 160 club. So I'm gonna choke down on it and take about a 3/4 swing. Just like that. It's looking good. Let's go. Let's go. Back fringe, we can get a par from there. To the guy that left a comment saying, how's this guy, a 4 handicap, playing the whole hole with a pitching wedge. Got a chance to get a par. All right, we got a chance to get a birdie using the pitching wedge on the whole hole here at the 10th hole. Little windy, we're in the fringe. It's gonna come onto the green. This would be epic to get a birdie. Honestly, I'd be pretty happy with a par.
Yeah.
So we got a pitching wedge here. We're using the pitching wedge on the whole hole. Normally I would use my putter here. This is for birdie. Go in, go in. Oh. All right, we played the whole hole with a pitching wedge. Pitching wedge off the tee, pitching wedge into the green from a $125, pitching wedge the chip, pitching wedge to tap it in for the Parmesan. All right, we're gonna use our gap wedge on this 11th hole, the whole hole, and it's a par 5. Playing the blue tees. So basically, I think if I hit my gap wedge really pure 3 times in a row, I can get on the green in regulation. Either make a putt for birdie or 2 putt for the Parmesan. The key here is to stay out of the sand traps. Knock it in fairway. Chunked it a little bit, but straight. All right, that'll work. Got a nice little roll too. All right, I think the next shot we can hit up there and then hit another gap wedge on the green. We have a long way to go, over 300 yards. There is hazard to the right, so let's try to keep it down the middle of the fairway here. I hit that really far. Kick right. All right, it's over there under the tree a little bit. The limbs might be in our way on the next shot, which is problematic, so we will find out, but I crushed that thing. 154 yards, which is actually, I wouldn't hit a gap wedge normally, but we can get it relatively up there. The problem is we got these trees in the way. I parred the last hole using 1 club. Let's see if I can par another hole, just using my gap wedge. Oh yeah, got through, baby. Be good, be good. Let's go. Let's go. Are you kidding me? We're putting for the birdie. Gap wedge the whole hole. We have a legitimate birdie putt here. Putting for birdie with the gap wedge to about 15 feet here. Uphill, left to right. Is that what you're seeing, Josiah? Since it's uphill, I want to make sure I hit it hard enough. Left to right, I want to make sure I give it plenty of room to break. Not bad, but if I can make this, that's a par. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, we use the gap wedge on the whole hole. Got a par. That's a par on the 10th hole, par on the 11th hole. Let's go. I got a par using just the pitching wedge on the 10th hole. Then I got a par using just the gap wedge on the 11th hole. We ain't gonna mention the 48 on the front 9.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about it.
But we're getting off to a good start here on the back 9. Let's go. All right, we have a sand wedge for this whole hole here. Let's see if we can get a par. Using 1 club for the whole hole, we got sand wedge. We'll give this all I got. It's 52 degrees sand wedge. Oh yeah, that's about as good as I can hit it. Nice draw there. I don't know if it got to the fairway, but I hit it, you know, straight with a little draw, so we're gonna have a long way in from there. All right, we got a problem. I'm using my sand wedge on the hole here, and my sand wedge don't go as far as we got to the pin. So there's sand traps in front of the green. I'm gonna just have to hit it as hard as I can and yeah, hope for the best, but being realistic, I don't even know if I can get it to that sand trap, so it might even land in front of that sand. Oh shoot, I shanked it. Okay, I see it, it's right there. Oh man, that was a pure shank.
That was rough.
So a shank is when you miss the club and you hit it on the nozzle thing right there.
Oh.
Did you hear it?
I did.
Oh man, hopefully we can drive over there. I'm on the other hole. We can still get a par though, because I got my sand wedge. I can hit my sand wedge on the green from there and make the putt. So, little shankaroo, baby. All right, again, we're using the sand wedge on the whole hole, 52 degrees. We're 93 yards out, and we got that big tree right in our way. So we're gonna have to honestly just get lucky that it doesn't hit a branch on that tree on its way by. I'll choke down and give it a nice swing here. Be good, baby. We're on either the fringe or the green there, putting for par. If I make that, that'll be the craziest par of my life. Using the sand 52-degree wedge on every shot. The first shot was pretty good. The second shot was a shank. The third shot was pretty good to get it to here. Now we're gonna putt with the sand wedge for the par. Not bad at all. That's a bogey with a shank, using only the sand wedge. I like that sound right there. All right, I'll take a bogey using one club the whole hole, 52 degree. Now we're gonna go to the 13th hole. We're gonna hit our lob wedge, and it's a par 3 into the wind. Maybe I'll like blade it. All right, we got 164 yards. We're using our lob wedge on the whole hole. This is a challenge. The craziest video we've done on the channel so far. Do you like doing videos like this, Josiah?
Yeah, it makes it fun. Something
Yeah.
different.
What I'm gonna do here is if I hit the ball like on this, it can go really far, like an unorthodox shot.
Yeah.
Or should I just hit it regular and hit it like halfway there and then chip it up on the next shot? Hitting it regular and then chipping up the next one. But if I blade it like this,
yeah,
I might be able to like, run it up there. I'm gonna try to just blade it up there.
let's see it.
I'm gonna like top it on purpose and then just try to run it all the way up there. Ah, I hit it normal. No big deal. No big deal at all. We can hit the next shot on from there and get a par. All right, we got 72 yards with the lob wedge. Should be fun. Be good, baby. Be good. Let's go. You gotta be kidding me. That thing looks like it's 2 to 3 feet. Let's go, that was right at it. Nice little spin. By habit, I just pulled my putter out. Oh man, what a tease that was. Old Scotty Cameron's going back in the bag because we got to putt the Parmesan putt with the 56. Little 4-footer downhill. They always look closer from back there. From back there, I thought it was a tap in, but it landed right here. Still a fantastic shot from 72 yards. I'm gonna aim left center of the cup and hit it firm down the hill. This will be a huge par. Oh man, I pushed it. You gotta be kidding me. I am so embarrassed. Oh my gosh. My little 5-year-old niece could have made that. It's hard putting with a sand wedge or a lob wedge.
Oh my gosh.
Double bogey. Maybe I'll just try a pull shot.
Yeah, let's see that. Nope.
All right, what in the world? That sucks.
All right, we're gonna save the putter for the 18th hole. So what we're gonna do on this next hole, the next few holes until we get to the 18th, we'll use our putter. I'm gonna let Josiah pick my club.
Oh, fun.
So you can pick whatever you want. We have a par 4 coming up.
Okay.
So pick whatever club you think we can get a Parmesan with on a par 4.
On a par 4.
Pretty long par 4 too.
What was that second club that you used?
3-wood.
You did pretty good with the 3-wood.
Yeah.
Let's try that.
All right, we're gonna try a 3-wood on the next hole, and then let Josiah pick the club until we get to 18, and then we'll use the Scotty Cameron putter on 18.
All right, we're gonna use the Callaway Elite 3-wood here off of 14. Low key, one of my favorite clubs. So last time we used it, we weren't able to get the par. So let's see if we can get a par here. That was going left. Yikes. I hooked that thing left. We might have to drop one up there if it went in the hazard. I kind of hooked it. All right, we got 185 yards in. I had to take a drop because it went in the hazard. So this is going for a birdie from 185. There's more water to the right, so low key a tough shot. Oh yeah, that's good. Get on the green, baby. Oh crap.
What?
It went in the right sand trap there.
Oh.
How in the world am I, it's got a big old lip. How am I gonna get it out with a 3-wood? All right, so my ball's right in the middle of the sand. I don't really know how to hit a 3-wood out of the sand, so I'm just gonna try to roll it up there and hope somehow it gets out of there. Right here, maybe it will just kind of skip up, hop out. Oh yeah.
There you go.
Let's go. All right, 1 went into the hazard, 2 to drop, 3 went into the bunker, 4 went to right here. This is for a bogey. Let's see if we can grind, get a 2-putt from here. Come on down, baby. Go in, go in, go in. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Oh my word.
That would have been epic. That would have been a bogey with a penalty shot. Double for your trouble though, that ain't bad. I like that sound right there.
There we go.
All right, that's a 3-wood on the 14th hole at Bobby Jones. Double bogey. All right, I'm gonna ask Josiah what club he wants us to use here on the 15th hole, par 4.
You want to just go for driver?
Driver, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Send it, baby. TaylorMade QI 35. We hit it good on the first hole. See if we can send one out there. Get down, ball. Get down. All right. I think it's on the cart path, which will get a free drop if it ended up on the cart path. That's what it was looking like. So, all right, so we're gonna hit driver on all the shots this hole. We have a couple options here. We can try to get it airborne, get it over the creek, or we can try to send it over that bridge. So I'm just gonna try to hit it. We can't go at the hole because there's trees in the way. I'm just gonna aim to the right and try to get it over that creek. Key here is to get this ball up. Just like that. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I didn't mean for it to land on the bridge, but it did. That was absolutely a blessing. That could have gone in the creek, but it landed on the bridge and just bounced out into the fairway. Let's go. All right, that shot was way better than I expected. Off the bridge, a nice hop, skip, and a jump, and we are almost on the green. Putting for birdie. We could get a par with the TaylorMade QI 35. Let's go. I remember on the first hole when I putted with the driver, it went to the right, I think. And this one's breaking right to left, so that might actually work. It'd be huge to get a par here. Go, 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 go. Go down the hill, baby, go. Well, we got a putt for par, baby. This will be huge. We really haven't made a putt all day of this length, but we're overdue. Come on, come on. Oh, man. That would have been a par of a lifetime, baby. Oh, man, I thought it was going to drop in at the end. Bogey. Man, that was fun. Good call on the driver there, Josiah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Now we have a par 3 coming up next. 16th hole, just like Augusta National.
All right, Josiah, what club do you think we should use here on 16? Par 3.
Par 3? I don't know. 5-iron?
5-iron. All right.
Yeah, why not?
5-iron it is.
162 yards, 5-iron. Cameraman Josiah. I don't know where he pulled that out of, but it's gonna make things challenging here. We really need a par. I thought we had one on that last hole. That would have been epic. Surprisingly, we have had several pars today though, which is cool.
True.
Let's see if we can finish strong here. Oh yeah. Going down the right side of the green, kick left, baby. Yeah, let's go. It's on the middle of the green.
Good job.
We'll have a long putt at birdie, but at least we're putting with birdie, but we got to putt with the 5-iron. Green in regulation, 16th hole. Let's see if we can get a 2-putt. Oh, I didn't see how crazy this putt is.
Yeah.
It's going to break a lot and it's uphill, but we got to grind it out, finish strong, Josiah. It's about time for one of your pep talks. Let's go. I don't know what happened off that. We got a makeable par putt though. I like topped it. We got an uphill putt for par. Have not made a putt all day of any length, so you may see a fist pump if this goes in. Yeah. Putting with a 5-iron, you got to kind of put it off the toe, I think. Ah.
Oh.
Good old 4-putt. Green in regulation 4, Jack. That's a double for your trouble. I'll tell you what, if you've never played like one hole with one club and tried putting with a 5-iron, I'm sure if I practiced more, I could get like a better
finesse it a little bit more.
Finesse, but 4-putt's been way too common today. All right, 17th hole is a par 3, Josiah. I'll let you pick one more club, and then 18 is going to be fun. We're going to use the putter on 18. We got to break 100, so we're plus 20, which is a 92. Oof. And we got to use the putter on the last hole. So
good luck.
If I don't break 100, man, that's scary. So let's try to break 100. All right, 17th hole. As we drove up here, Josiah asked me what I want to play with. I said, it's not about me. It's about you, Josiah.
Yeah, that's true.
You pick any club other than the putter, because we're going to use the putter on 18. We're plus 20. That's just painful to say, plus 20. But it is what it is. What club you want to use here on 17, Josiah?
Let's go with the hybrid.
Hybrid. All right. Hybrid. I like it. I feel like I can get a par at the hybrid because if we hit a nice drive, we can kind of chip it up there. 2-putt. Haven't 2-putted really much today, but here we go. Cobra hybrid. We got fitted for clubs at the IMG Academy in Bradenton, and I was hitting this one pretty good on the range. See if we can hit a good one here. Okay. Get down, get down, get down. All right, hopefully that's all right. There's that pond over there that I just remembered as my ball's in the middle of the air. I've barely played Bobby Jones, so that's either in the rough, sand trap, or water. And I've already lost 3 Bridgestone balls today, so hopefully it's not in the water. All right, so my ball's in the muddy, wet stuff, which could have snakes, and I don't like snakes. So, Josiah, do you think there's a snake in here? They don't like that stuff? All right, now we have, I am so afraid there's a snake right behind me. Basically, I just gotta chip it through here, see if we can get up there on the green. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It came through here and then I heard it make a splash over there. Here it is. There's this right here. Bridgestone right there.
That's you.
And you think there's a snake in there? I do not like snakes. All right. My question is, whose shoe is in the middle of that pond? Do you see that shoe right there?
I do, yeah.
Do you think they got 8? Look, there's a shoe in the middle.
Yeah.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. Do you see my balls right there?
Yeah, I see it.
I just want to get it back. I could hit that. I'm afraid there's a snake. So I'm just gonna try to retrieve my ball and then we'll figure it out from there. There it is. All right, no, stop. Now it went in there. All right, I'm gonna drop it. At least I saved the Bridgestone. So first shot, it's gonna be tough break 100 now. First shot went in the hazard, but I hit it out. But it still went in. Third shot, I'm gonna take a drop, which is 4. So this is for a bogey. Yikes. This has been a disaster. My club's all muddy. We are gonna have to grind to break 100 because we gotta use putter on the next hole. All right, 4 bogey with a muddy hybrid. Be good. Be good. All right. We're back in business. That whole scenario was a disaster. But somehow, some way, we found the ball. All right, we got this for double bogey. I do not want to shoot in the hundreds. I've never shot in the hundreds in my life. Ever. We're going to have to grind, baby. We are going to have to grind. We're already plus 20. This is for a double bogey. Get on the green. All right, we have this for triple. This hole started off so promising. Now we're grinding for a triple bogey. Grinding to break 100. Let me in. Let me in. All right. That is a Snowman 8. Takes us from plus 20 to plus 24. We're gonna have to grind on the last hole to break 100 with the putter. And my putter is like 500 bucks. I hope we don't break it. Taking like a full swing with the Scotty Cameron. It all comes down to this. Going in the last hole with a chance to break 100. Got to use the putter on every shot, which around the green is going to be fine. off the tee and in the hopefully fairway. Never done this before. It all comes down to 18 at Bobby Jones. For the first time today, we see the Scotty Cameron. I have to get a triple bogey or less to break 100. I haven't shot in the hundreds in my entire lifetime. We're gonna have to get a 7 or less. If I get an 8 or more, I'm in the hundreds. So strategize here. There is a little creek out there by the ladies' tees, so I gotta carry it over that. And I don't wanna break my super expensive Scotty Cameron. Just try to whack it out there, I guess. Kind of like a chip shot. This is the most important shot of the day, because if it goes in the water, we're screwed. I basically got to carry it up over to women's tees. I'm going to put it in the front of my stance. All right, get down, get down. Oh no. Yikes. Big time yikes. It's going down the cart path. It's going towards going to the bridge. Oh man. That didn't feel good on the Scotty Cameron either. I might take that to see you, Mike Greg, and get that fixed. Oh man. I think it went across the bridge. Oh man.
You think it went into the
I hope not. I've only played here 2 times. I didn't even know this was over here. I kind of aimed thinking, oh crap. It's right there. Or is that it?
That's it.
Let's go. Let's go. That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Let's go. Let's go. All right, we are somehow safe. Second shot. See if we can knock it out there by the 150 with the putter. Just try to make contact. Go, 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 go. All right, we're back in play. Going from birdie for about 230 yards out. All right, we got 278 in. This is for a 3. I could either come up the cart path side here, or I could hit it out to the 150. If we roll it up to the 150, then we'd be going for par from the 150. Then we could try to get it closer to the green. 5, 6, 7. I think we should go towards the 150, Josiah. We got to get a triple bogey, if my math is right, to break 100. There we go. Finally. That should be, yeah, right past the 150. All right, so we'll be going for par from there. I think I messed up my Scotty Cameron. Hopefully it's all right. 130. That ain't bad. I do not want it to go into one of those greenside bunkers. So anything even short is okay. Just don't want to go into a bunker. Go, 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 go. Keep going. All right, it's up there. It's probably about 30 yards short of the green. I hope my Scotty Cameron's all right. It's not used to these kind of whacks. Driving up to the green on 18. We are putting for bogey from the fairway. So I got to get this on the green and then 2-putt. And we'll shoot 99, baby.
Rolling.
All right, back-to-back good putts there. From 130, I hit it about 110. Right down the middle. So the goal here is just to knock it on the green and then get a 2-putt. Slow down. Slow down. So much for putting it on the green. Put it over the green. We don't have time to make excuses. I'm good at that. What I gotta get good at is knocking this close and then making the putt of a lifetime to break 100. I don't know why I'm so nervous to break 100. Hey, if you're enjoying this content, please subscribe. I don't know why I'm taking the pin out. I'm gonna leave it in. We got this for double bogey. Gotta get a triple bogey to break 100. Come on down, baby. Stop. All right, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Got a little 2-footer for 99. Whew. It feels good to finally putt with a putter.
Right, yeah.
These greens at Bobby Jones are looking pretty good too. I just didn't know how to commit to my putts today. Like, do I hit it off the toe or what? So, plus 24 going into this hole. This is for triple bogey, which will get us plus 27, which is a 99. Let's go. Come on. 99, baby. Woo. Whew. It didn't give much room to spare there, but that is a 99. I appreciate you watching. This was a lot of fun. The 1 club challenge per hole. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, We'd appreciate the support of you subscribing, and hopefully catch you on the next video. Thank you for watching. By the way, this is Bobby Jones. Let's give it a Dave Portnoy pizza review here for golf review style. Bobby Jones, while you think of your score, Josiah, I'm going to give it a 6.1. Greens are pretty good. Staff is very friendly, conveniently located in Sarasota. But if you ever come down to Southwest Florida, there's so many nice courses down here. But for a municipal course, bathrooms were nice, green was nice. It was $83, I think, for me and Josiah. Josiah is just a spectator fee. Maybe it was $85, but I'm a resident, so I got a discount. But I'd say 6.1. What do you say, Josiah?
I'm gonna give it a 7.5. I think, like you said, the staff's nice, greens are really nice, the bathrooms were nice, water fountains are nice, and I mean, also its location's great.
Location, yeah. If you ever come to Sarasota, we're really close to the Gulf of America. The beaches, right in the middle of town. I've driven by this so many times, and Josiah's lived here his whole life. You've probably driven by this.
Oh, hundreds.
Hundreds of times.
Thousands.
Yeah, so 6.1 from me. We got Bobby Jones there. It's fancy golf clubs, golf pants, and golf club. Little wooden club there. I think I'm gonna have to take my Scotty Cameron to get fixed after whacking it down the fairway. But I was grind mode, man. I did not want to shoot 100 on the channel. So this was a lot of fun.
This was a good time.
Yep. Catch you on the next one. Peace.